despite eating right, staying active, and doing everything by the book, your legs still feel weaker? Why do the stairs seem steeper than they used to? Why does getting up from a chair take just a bit more effort? Is it simply aging, or could something else be quietly working against you? Here's the surprising truth: it's not always about what you're not doing. In fact, you might already be doing something, every single day, that's gradually making things worse without even realizing it. Most seniors make this silent mistake, all while feeling confident that they're making a healthy choice. After all, we've been told for years that fruits are natural, nutritious, and good for us. And most of them are. But here's what no one talks about: not all fruits are ideal for older adults. In fact, some of the very fruits we've grown up eating, the ones we trust without question, can slowly contribute to leg weakness, knee pain, increased joint inflammation, and more difficulty with movement. These so-called healthy fruits might actually be working against your mobility, balance, and lower body strength. As we grow older, our bodies naturally go through changes, circulation slows, metabolism decreases, and what once nourished us may now start working against us. This is especially true for certain fruits. They may look harmless and taste sweet, but beneath the surface, many are packed with acids, sugars, and compounds that can disrupt blood sugar balance, fuel joint inflammation, and gradually sap strength from your legs. What's most alarming: the damage doesn't happen overnight. It creeps in, slowly, quietly, until one day you feel a sharp ache in your calves, an unusual tightness in your knees, or a nagging discomfort in your thighs after just a short walk. And by then, the harm may already be underway. Today, I'm revealing the 7 most harmful fruits that anyone over 60 should be cautious about, especially if you want to protect your legs from long-term pain, weakness, and inflammation. These fruits may seem harmless, even healthy, but once you learn the truth, you'll never look at your fruit bowl the same way again. Pineapple has long been praised as a natural anti-inflammatory. But here's the twist: while many believe pineapple helps reduce inflammation, for seniors, it might actually be doing the opposite. You see, pineapple contains strong acids and natural sugars. And those sugars aren't as harmless as they seem, especially if you're over 60. As we age, our blood vessels become more delicate and sensitive. They don't handle sugar spikes the same way they used to. Despite its benefits, pineapple delivers a powerful hit of natural sugar into your bloodstream. This causes a rapid increase in blood sugar levels. And those tiny blood vessels that supply your legs, feet, and muscles? They can get damaged by those spikes. Over time, as circulation worsens, less oxygen reaches your legs. The result? Pain, fatigue, swelling. After just a short walk, you feel that dull, heavy ache in your legs that won't go away. You might find yourself standing there with stiff knees or suddenly feeling pain in your ankles, even if you've been sitting all day. There's more to pineapple than just sweetness. It's also acidic, and that acid can irritate your joints, especially if you already suffer from inflammation or arthritis. It fuels the burning sensation in your ankles, hips, and knees, making it worse. Some seniors even notice their legs feel heavy after eating pineapple, as if their strength is slowly slipping away. And here's another important point: if you're taking medications, especially blood thinners, you need to be cautious. That famous enzyme in pineapple, bromelain, can interact with certain drugs, making them either too strong or too weak. But the most dangerous part? Pineapple doesn't usually cause obvious or immediate pain. Instead, it quietly creeps in, gradually making it harder to move like you used to. What's really sad is that most seniors don't realize that this fruit they eat to stay healthy might actually be contributing to the weakness they experience in their legs every year. Let's talk about the second fruit on the list: bananas. The imposter of muscle. Soft, sweet, and packed with potassium, bananas have a great reputation. They're said to give you energy, prevent cramps, and support muscle health. But for seniors, the story is a little different. Bananas are loaded with natural sugars and fast-digesting carbs. That means right after you eat one, your blood sugar spikes, and when this happens repeatedly, your body starts resisting insulin. Blood flow weakens, inflammation rises, and your legs pay the price. You might notice a dull ache when walking or climbing stairs, a heaviness in your legs after meals, or stiffness in your calves. And that's not all. Bananas can also cause your body to retain fluid, especially if you have heart issues. This can lead to stiff joints, swollen feet, and ankles, and all of it happens quietly, without you realizing. You eat bananas thinking they're helping your muscles, but slowly, they might be draining your strength instead. The worst part? The effects don't hit you right away. Over time, Bananas can make moving around harder and increase discomfort. If you thought something that small couldn't cause trouble, think again. Bananas may be famous for muscle support, but the third fruit on our list, grapes, might just be the sneaky culprit behind joint burning. Let's dive into that next. Small fruit, big impact. Grapes. They seem innocent, tiny, juicy, and perfect for a quick snack. Plus, they have a stellar reputation, heart-healthy and loaded with antioxidants. But here's what most people don't realize. Grapes can cause mild leg pain, stiffness, and inflammation, especially in seniors. Why? Grapes contain fructose, a sugar that's processed directly by your liver. When your liver can't keep up, that fructose turns into fat and uric acid. And that's where the trouble begins, particularly in your toes, ankles, and knees. Uric acid builds up in the joints, causing intermittent burning pain and swelling. That nagging discomfort that makes even a simple walk feel difficult. Ever felt a sharp pain in your big toe at night? Or sudden stiffness in your calves? It could be as simple as a handful of grapes pushing your uric acid levels up. And it doesn't stop there. Chronic inflammation in your body is also fueled by fructose, which means slower movement, more pressure on your joints, and increased stiffness. The problem with grapes? They're so easy to overeat. Small and sweet, you might find yourself eating 2 or 3 cups without even noticing, and all that sugar adds up quickly. So, while grapes may look like a healthy snack, they can quietly weaken your legs, reduce flexibility, and cause discomfort as you age. Now you know the hidden side of that sweetness. And if you've been eating grapes regularly and noticing more stiffness and swelling, beware. There are other seemingly harmless fruits that might be doing the same. Another fruit is luscious, vibrant, and famous for its hydrating powers. But don't be fooled, inside, it acts more like sugar than water. Let's talk about watermelon, the fourth fruit. Watermelon, the so-called hydrator. Watermelon is light, refreshing, and the very symbol of summer hydration. But could this juicy fruit be quietly harming your legs? It sounds strange, right? After all, everyone agrees watermelon is a healthy, low-calorie way to stay hydrated, mostly water, right? Here's the catch. Watermelon has a very high glycemic index. This means it raises your blood sugar levels rapidly, almost like candy. For seniors, those quick sugar spikes can cause serious damage, especially to the legs. Here's why. When your blood sugar shoots up, your body releases insulin. But as we age, insulin regulation becomes less effective. This imbalance triggers inflammation, especially in areas with poor circulation. Where do you feel it? In your calves, ankles, and knees. You might notice leg fatigue soon after eating, a dull ache during short walks, or that stubborn swelling around your ankles. Suddenly, climbing stairs feels like a steep uphill battle. Watermelon may seem light and harmless, but inside, it's a sneaky trap, gradually wearing down your legs without you even realizing it. Most people tend to eat a lot of watermelon because it's juicy and refreshing. One slice turns into 2, then 3. But with every bite, you're adding more sugar, more stress, and more inflammation to your body. It's misleading. You think you're just hydrating, but your blood sugar is spiking instead. Your circulation struggles, and your legs pay the price. So, does watermelon really help seniors stay hydrated? Or does every mouthful quietly make moving more uncomfortable? Now, let's move on to a fruit famously linked to vitamin C and good health, found in juices, immunity boosters, and breakfast tables alike. But for seniors, it could mean something else entirely. Let's talk about oranges, the fifth fruit. Oranges, the acid attack on your joints. Oranges are smart, zesty, and everywhere, from fresh squeezed juices to health drinks and breakfast plates. They're celebrated for their vitamin C and immunity boost. But for those over 60, oranges may hide a harsher truth. It's the acid behind their bright citrus glow, something your joints really dislike. Citrus fruits are packed with acids, which can quietly irritate joints, especially if you're already dealing with inflammation, stiffness, or arthritis. You might wake up to stiff knees, persistent hip pain, that uncomfortable heaviness in your legs after sitting too long, or swelling that won't quit. You could easily chalk it up to aging. But that healthy habit of drinking orange juice every morning? It might actually be fueling the very pain you're trying to avoid. Orange's citric acid doesn't just affect your stomach. It enters your bloodstream and can irritate the delicate tissues in your joints. Plus, when combined with the fruit's natural sugar, it causes blood sugar fluctuations. What's the result? Widespread inflammation throughout your body. That inflammation spreads to your knees, ankles, and calves, making every step feel heavier and more painful. While oranges might be harmless to younger people, their effects sneak up on seniors with aging joints and slower circulation. The toughest part? You're likely doing this believing you're helping yourself. Oranges have long been linked to good health, but now you know they might not be so kind to your body after all. So, what's next? The next fruit looks clean and fresh, green, crisp, and lower in sugar. Many consider it the safe choice. But hidden beneath that healthy image is something that can lead to night cramps, tight knees, and aching hips. Let's talk about green apples, the sixth fruit and a secret source of leg pain. Green apples look crisp, pure, and organic. Many seniors choose them because they seem like a healthier, less sweet snack. But there's more beneath the surface. Green apples can quietly cause fatigue, stiffness, and leg pain. Why? Two culprits: malic acid and hidden natural sugars. First, malic acid gives green apples their tart flavor. While good for younger people's digestion, it can irritate the sensitive gut lining and joints of older adults. Some seniors report sharp hip or thigh pain after eating apples, while others feel a mild burning in their feet or tightness in their knees. It builds gradually, the acid accumulates and the discomfort becomes more frequent. Now, about the sugar. Even though green apples aren't as sweet as red ones, they still contain natural sugars that can cause blood sugar spikes, especially in older adults with slower metabolisms. You might notice tired calves, nighttime leg cramps, morning stiffness, or weakness climbing stairs. What makes this tricky is that green apples are often eaten raw as a snack or even before bed, so the body gets a steady dose of these compounds. They seem healthy and pure, but green apples may actually be making walking harder, stiffening your joints, and disturbing your nights. What about a tropical favorite, rich, sweet, and beloved by many? Let's discuss mango, the seventh fruit and a sugar explosion for your joints. Mangoes are juicy, soft, and delicious, the ultimate summer treat. But here's the truth. Mangoes might be the worst fruit for seniors with joint weakness and leg pain. Why? Because they pack a massive natural sugar punch that sends blood sugar soaring. If you're active and under 30, your body usually handles this well. But after 60, your metabolism changes. That sugar rush causes a sharp insulin spike followed by a crash. Every time this happens, your body produces inflammation deep inside your joints, especially the soft tissues around your ankles, hips, and knees. If you have nerve issues, you might feel burning toes, tingling that won't quit, swollen feet in the evenings, or a creeping heaviness in your legs. Mango tastes light and fresh, so it's easy to eat a lot, but that just makes things worse. That feeling of lightness doesn't matter. Your body reacts to the sugar. Over time, eating mangoes can lead to joint pain, slower walking, and shaky legs. Many seniors eat mangoes thinking they're a natural, healthy treat. They are natural, but natural doesn't always mean safe for aging joints and sensitive circulation. Now you've seen the whole picture. Despite their health reputation, these 7 fruits can have a hidden downside for people over 60. Here's the good news. Some fruits actually have the opposite effect. They promote strong, sturdy legs, reduce joint pain, and fight inflammation. Let's talk about those healing alternatives, what seniors should eat instead. First up, berries, blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and more. These small fruits pack a powerful anti-inflammatory punch. They're gentle on blood sugar, loaded with antioxidants, and low in sugar. Most importantly, they improve circulation, especially in your legs. They make movement easier, reduce stiffness, and help decrease swelling. Next, cherries, but in moderation. Cherries can help lower uric acid, reducing the risk of gout and painful joint flare-ups. They soothe sore joints and ease that burning sensation in knees or toes. Just a handful, not a bowl, can bring significant relief. Let's talk about avocado, the next fruit on our list. Yes, it's technically a fruit, and one of the best when it comes to joint health. Why? Because it's rich in healthy fats that reduce inflammation throughout your body and provide natural cushioning for your joints. Plus, it supports stable insulin levels, offering steady energy without the blood sugar spikes that drain your strength. Looking for something easy to digest? Try papaya. This soft tropical fruit contains natural enzymes that calm inflammation and support smooth digestion. It's gentle on aging joints and kind to sensitive stomachs. And don't forget pears. Enjoy them with a little fiber or protein. They offer a gentle sweetness without overwhelming your system. They energize you without burdening your legs or causing swelling. These are the fruits that work with your body, not against it. They don't leave you aching. They don't cause swelling. They support the balance, energy, and peace your body craves. Because it's not just about eating fruit, it's about choosing the right ones for your stage in life. Fruits that support your body now, as it is today. And when you start making those conscious choices, you feel it. Firmer steps, smoother movements, brighter mornings. So, let me leave you with this. If you've listened this far, I know one thing for sure. You care about your health, your strength, and your future. And I want you to hear this clearly. It's not too late to feel better. It's not too late to get stronger. You are not alone in this journey. Aging is hard. The stiffness, the soreness, the quiet fear of falling, it creeps in slowly. And sometimes, it makes you feel like your body is slipping away. But the truth is, you have more control than you think. You don't need to take big, overwhelming steps. Just make one small, smart choice at a time. Like, share, and subscribe for more helpful videos.